These are the additional toppings for the avocado toast. We'll start with the avocado and some onion. I don't put butter or mayonnaise or anything like that. I don't know what people put on avocado toast, but I just do avocado and onion, and then a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper and a tiny bit of sriracha. None of the flavors are going to be overpowering, but they're all really good flavors, and so they're all going to add their own little business to the sandwich. Now these avocados are pretty small. It doesn't really matter the size of the avocado. I find that the flavor is pretty much the same. What you want to make sure, of course, is that you have the right amount of ripeness. This one's a little lighter green and this one's a darker green. They both have a nice give to them, though. It's hard to describe exactly how you work out how an avocado is the proper amount of ripeness, but they're both pretty good. I would say they're actually both a little bit overripe because they're just a little bit too soft. So when you first buy an avocado, sometimes it's really hard on the outside and you have to let it sit out for a few days in order to achieve a little bit of give. All right, not possible to cut this while holding a camera, so I'll be right back. All right, the avocado has been opened now. I think I'm going to be making 2 pieces of toast, so with these smaller avocados, I'll probably use 1 for each of them. All right, so we're going to take it and we're just going to slice. Many stripes down and then just 1 across. It's a really nice avocado, actually. Maybe just a little bit of brownness around the outside where I felt that softness, but inside it was nice. I cut through to my finger. I see a lot of ER visits come from people cutting avocados. And that's pretty well cleaned out. Very nice. By the way, isn't that the cutest? Isn't that the cutest? That's how I store my onions. I'm just going to slice off some nice slivers here of my onion. I really like the taste of raw onion, so I'm going to add a bunch. They seem like they might be a little big, so I'm going to chop them in half. And I think that might be just enough for 2 sandwiches. Maybe we'll do 1 more. 1 more. Can't have too much raw onion. I love raw onion. Just a little bit more. Use generous amounts of both butter and vegetable oil, maybe a tablespoon here. It's really sizzling, so we're going to turn it down to maybe 4. About the same amount of oil, maybe a little bit more. That was about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Very hot. It immediately starts to cook the eggs. You should see the white start immediately. We'll cook pretty hard on the bottom. Slide your spatula gently underneath, and you want to make sure it's good and cooked to do that. There's a little bit of brownness here. Time for this one to get flipped. I'm really going to work around and make sure it's good and loose and sliding around the pan. Oh gosh. I'm actually going to remove it from the heat. Yeah, this one got folded up. It's awkward holding the camera and doing this, but the yolk didn't break. I had submitted my avocado toast to a cooking group that I belong to, and they were scandalized by the idea that I use hot dog buns, but I just really like them. In America, there aren't a lot of examples of nice, soft, thick bread. A brioche is too sweet and it doesn't last very long, whereas hot dog buns can actually stay in the cupboard for a long time. They preserve nicely, and they're actually just the right texture that you want for an avocado toast. It's not the best flavor, but it does actually have a nice sweetness to it. All right, my prehistoric toaster here. I'm gonna pop it up to about 5 and push them down in there. Another advantage to using hot dog buns is I get to use up some of my leftover hot dog buns. You'll be able to see that, of course, it's nice and crisp on the outside, but very soft still in the middle. I like a nice thick bread. Hot dog buns do it. So our assembly is super easy. We start off with the avocado. I'm going to use about half of what we did here. We're going to make 2 sandwiches. It's very difficult holding a camera. Okay, I've spread our nice fresh avocado all over the surface. Plenty of onion. Our perfect over medium egg. Just sriracha with my left hand. Let's see how that goes. A little bit of sriracha. And then you're just going to have to believe me, I add salt and pepper to this as well. Couldn't possibly do this with one hand. That was literally 2 twists of the salt and 2 twists of the pepper. And we have our avocado toast finished here. It's a bit of a messy dish, but at the same time, you usually can just pick it up with 2 hands and eat it. For the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and cut into it, and let's see those egg yolks. It's one-handed business. Gotta figure something out. Well, you get the idea. It cuts apart nicely, and it has some nice yolks in there, and it's gonna be a good flavor. Let's take a bite. Look, it is absolutely delicious. I assure you, hot dog buns, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. They're so good. It's the perfect texture, the perfect little bit of crunch on the outside from the toasting process, and a lot of nice soft bread in the inside. Just a little bit of sweetness to counteract the onion and some of the stronger flavors that are part of the sandwich. Delicious, y'all. Delicious. As you can imagine, one of the issues with having this on a hot dog bun is that there's a split down the middle, so it's a little trickier to eat with one hand. Really need 2 hands. It is a really good sandwich. Very nice.